Okay, I'm going to do a series called Posting the Tree. And these are lineages from our family. So I've taken, for example, this one um, thread, and I've taken it to the very end. So let's follow the thread of this, just this one, and I'll show you how far back it goes. First of all, look at the date. And then we go to the next one. So we're talking about 260 BC. And I'm going to move but look who he's related to. And you can search all these people if you want to, but we're talking about direct lines now. So here you have Emperor Julius Augustus. You have these folks up here, Julius Caesarius Major, and all of a sudden you've got this guy right here, Caesar Augustus, Emperor of Rome. Let me collapse that one, and I'll open this one up. And again, it just keeps going. So let me go downward so you can kind of see where this goes, so you can trace it as well. The Emperor. One thing I'm finding in here is that nobility attracts nobility. And they were meticulous record keepers. So we have a Roman connection here. Still before Christ. And I haven't followed that one up there yet. All these people from Rome. Here we are a little bit after Christ. Now see who they married right here? You got folks from Italy marrying folks that are French. We're talking about Franks, okay? Isn't that amazing? And then you have kings. And then you have more over there. But anyway, let's keep going downward so you can kind of see where this thing goes. Queen of the Franks. Oh, there's one line. And again, I haven't traced all of them yet. Arm's getting tired. This guy here was the first king of the Franks. He organized them into one kingdom rather than small sub-kingdoms. Kind of interesting history. So here we are going into France, if you will. Let's stay up here for a bit. Again, we have more kings. Oh, Austria. Interesting. Okay. The dukes. Here's what that means. I'll find out what that is in a little while. It could actually be a disconnect. Conrad 1. Conrad 2. A lot of times those exclamation points are just a piece of information that they didn't understand because it was written in there wrong. Look at these families. Braun, Richard II. Duke of Burgundy. Okay, we're getting closer to a family that we know. Just trying to get you to see some of the names so you can do some research if you want to. Richard II. Duke of Normandy. Again, you're seeing all these attractions of aristocracy to each other. It's amazing. And here we are at the first 1,000 years that we're back. And I don't know where some of these places are. And who these people are, but they're all worthy to do some research on if you want. Look at that. And this person comes from Aaron de Buran. But we also have King of Leon, Castile. But those are further on. So let's continue downward because this thing goes forever. Not really. King of Jerusalem. Interesting. Brienne of France. Must have been that France had some conquests in the Jerusalem area. Interesting. Now look at this. Now we're getting into lords. Huh. And I'm trying to pause over some of this stuff because it's worthy. 1200s. Now, I have to say that all these connections, when you start getting into the royalty, this is stuff that's a matter of record. So I didn't do that research, but these folks obviously in Family Search, which had done it, know who all these people are and their children. I mean, if I were to click on the children, for example, I would get a list of their kids. And we come down. Anne of Yorkshire. Now we're talking about some England places. So we're from, you can see how if you go back, you have this migration from Italy going westward. So we're in England now. Again, this is just one thread. This thing kind of goes on forever. Now here's where, let's see, where are we? John Green. (1559). Here's Gabriel Green. Thomas Lister III. I don't know who he is. Cellos. So there are more people in England. These are little sub areas that they're in charge of. Edward Bowling. Jane. Thomas Clark. We should start to see some of our names. Bartholomew Drenridge, Agnes Wilder, Dandridge and Bowling, Dandridge, Bridget, John Butler, Elizabeth Chapel. Went to, then it would turn to the Butler family. Following the Sam Hedrick Butler, Thomas Edwards. Then we went to the Edwards family. Look where we're at. We're in the United States. Edwards and Butler. And here we go. We're in mom's side of the family, the Pemberton family. Wilson, Coleman, Pemberton, George Washington Pemberton, William D. Pemberton, which most of us should know, Francis Orlander Pemberton, who had a child, Mary Linda Pemberton, married Myron Arthur Truesdell, who went to Henrietta Louise Truesdell and James Wasner, this is our Grandpa Jim, and then down to Mom and Dad.